Alright, let me get that quick audio test in. Testing. Hello, and camera's tilted a little bit. Oh well. It's too late. I've already started. Alright, so I made a commitment last week and I didn't do it, and I'm gonna explain why. So there's some problems with Kvostov right now. Oh my god, there's a lot of pop-ups actually. Okay. Thank you very much. So, there's a lot of problems with Kvostov, or at the very least, I mean, there are problems with Kvostov, but the big thing right now is that I'm missing one. Alright. So I'm missing one of these. Oh, and thank you, Brian, for getting back to me on that. So I'm missing one mode of light. I don't know which one it is. It's probably one of the overthrow bosses, so I need to do overthrows again. Don't even know which one for sure. There's that. So next, we need 5 more of those, which come from the piles of rubble that are in the cysts. So I need to do 5 of the cysts. I know which ones. I know which one not to do at the very least. I did look up where to find them, so I will go and look for them eventually. And I figured, well, I could just do the cysts really quick and be done with it, and just get Kvostov. But then I realized that the paranormal activity things that show up on the Paleheart map only show up when you do the Alone in the Dark quest a certain number of times. So every time you do one, a new one pops up. That's why they're showing up seemingly at random. So I figured what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do all of those things in one big stream sometime soon. Because I need to get that gun. Just get every single bit of that out of the way. But for now, We've got Vex stuff to do. I'm gonna join. I'm just sorry about that. Just messaging Brian. We're gonna play some Elden Ring later. That's for us. Unfortunately, I'm not streaming that. Nuh-uh. That's a whole different ballgame. I could easily do it, but I wanted that to be for us, because that's gonna be a long ride for us. What does the quest say? Receive a mission briefing from Failsafe.
Greetings, Captain.
Hello.
Ikora has requested that I accelerate my studies of the Nessus Vex, so I am overclocking my internals to...
Captain, I'm gonna disengage my socialization filter, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Maintaining this uplink takes a lot of power. Yeah, this is better. I'm running those scans Ikora wanted, and I've got some ideas about new sample sites down on Nessus.
Okay.
And hey, I want you to know, I'm glad to be a part of the team again.
I'm glad to have you as a part of the team
with you
again.
And the Vanguard, the whole deal. It's nice. I like to be useful to people. It gives me a reason to, it's part of my programming. So even if I
purpose,
don't sound excited,
you might say?
know that I am way into it. Anyway, ready when you are. No, filter's not re-engaging. Let's just get going.
Failsafe greets you and shares that Ikora requested that she redouble her efforts to study the aberrant Nessus Vex. To maximize the power flowing to her research bank, she turns off her socialization filter. She sounds audibly relieved as her voice is stripped of its forced politeness. Perhaps due to the disabled filter, she tells you that she appreciates being given the chance to help on this mission. Alright. Where are we going? We're going to find samples again. Cool. Oh, by the way, since I was here last, I have played as the hunter, gotten everything unlocked for them, including all of their exotics, which includes Balance of Power, and that chess piece, despite it not showing up in collections. I don't know what that's about, and the class item bond, or class item, yeah. So I'll read those lore tabs later, just to have those done as well, and maybe in the next week or two I'll have the Titan done. But for the time being, I'm gonna get in the Discord call, which I can finally do on the PlayStation. No one's even here yet. Wait, what does it say too? Maybe it doesn't notice I'm there yet. Where is he? Yeah, get in here. I'm ready. I could have taken that, I could have taken the opportunity instead to read the lore tabs since he's not here. I need to oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to log on the Hunter for like 2 seconds and read their like class description, because that has a lore tab as well. And I'll do the same thing on the Hunter as well. So what all we got here? Yep, locate sites from which to extract radiolaria samples. Follow failsafes improve readings to the cistern area and search for radiolaria samples. That's, just need 5, huh? It's not even for the activity. Oh, I heard something. Oh, that was probably just me. That's a very big search area. But yeah, no idea when I'm gonna be able to do the big long Kvostov stream. Because, Lord knows it's gonna take forever. I was hoping I would be able to avoid doing Alone in the Dark again multiple times, but here we are. It is what it is. That's the way we gotta do things. I've gotta do them eventually if I want to get the triumphs that I want. Because how many are even left? Let's see. It's somewhere. Oh, it's gotta be on this page. Yes, that should be. Yep, there's 11? 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So I gotta do it at least 5 more times. Which may or may not coincide with the cysts I still have to run. I don't know how lucky I'm gonna get on that. Well, we'll see when that time comes. Is he on his way or what? I was just talking to him. Maybe... What if I... What if I just read this? How long is it? That's a decent size. I think I might do that. Alright, perfection is overvalued. Ikor Array. The helm is... Oh. The helm is quiet, save for a few robotic sentries monitoring the systems close by. The tablet in Ikora's grasp beeps in response to her touch, and a set of projections appears before her. She searches through the information on the Soul device of models, weaknesses, radiolaria research, even hidden specific analysis of their habits and types. She glides her index finger over the screen until she finds a recording of a troop of goblins being felled by a guardian. Oh, that would be weird. It's quick. A couple of shots at most before they crumble to the ground in a puddle of radiolaria, and the recording stops. The dim eye of the broken Vex catches her attention. She becomes so lost in contemplation that she barely hears another enter the room. She turns her head. Mithrax, Ikora acknowledges with a small nod. Ikora, he says, returning the greeting, has your research proven fruitful? Sadly, no, she answers. Her gaze returns to the screen and she sighs. I spent hours investigating the factions most likely to support the Witness, but it all just feels like a distraction. Like they're fodder for its end goal. Mithrax hums in agreement, his attention on the Vex Goblin she'd previously been transfixed by. Why would the Soul Divisive consider throwing themselves into the line of fire for something like the final shape, she asks. Maybe they simply have faith. Faith? Ikora huffs involuntarily, something akin to a faintly sardonic laugh. We know the Soul Divisive are an anomaly among the Vex, but are they even capable of that? What else would convince one to commit life and death to a cause, if not faith in said cause? Mithrex's tone is one of self-recognition, of understanding, the idea of a better future. Ikora remains quiet, her eyes fixed the single eye of the goblin once more. Her eyes find the single eye of the goblin once more. They chose their path for a reason that gives them purpose, not unlike ourselves, Mithrax elaborates, hand gesturing to the screen. Perhaps that is how the Soul Divisive believe they can achieve perfection. Ikora's head tilts up as she considers his words. His suggestion makes sense, and it is the sort of faith a Vex would embrace, the pursuit of total perfection. A natural feeling of defiance wells up in her at the thought. She's known the underlying gnawing of expectation in words like perfection and faith. The ideals that have driven her throughout most of her life, and she's morphed into countless versions of herself in pursuit of them. Ikora swipes her finger across the tablet and the recording disappears, replaced with a new set of combatants. It's never too late to reevaluate your faith, she says. Yeah. Even especially now is kind of weird. Like, it's even stranger now considering what we actually know what the Witness's final shape was supposed to be. That the Vex followed them, but at the same time, looking at it that way, it's just like, well, if that's what they want. You know what I could do, actually? I'm starting this new set of armor off the pass. Maybe I could look at that for a minute. I've been considering it greatly. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Does that actually... It's genuinely hard to tell if that's actually doing anything with photo finish or not, or if that's actually just the way it looks all the time. Hold up. Wait, that's not what I want to do. I want to take this off. Seems mostly the same. That definitely gives it something, though. I kind of... Here's my problem with this, though. It doesn't have the little claws on the fingertips like this does, and I really like those claws. Like, only gloves is not my favorite look, and I've been tired of it for a while. Maybe the gloves just aren't gonna do it for me. That's a shame. Uh-oh. Well, I don't think that buff is across characters. I bought Xur's thing the other day, and it's not there on my character right now. I thought it was supposed to be... Well, I didn't think anything. JD said it was. He might have been wrong. Well, that's what I get for believing in him, I guess. I don't know. What still confuses me is this lore book right here. I don't know why I haven't gotten the 5th one yet. It could just be a simple matter. Then I just need to claim the rest of these for the 5th one to appear. I'm willing to pop them all just to see. It is, in fact, not how it happens. Okay, now I just gotta remember to read those. Well, I don't know why, but that's missing. Something's wrong. Why am I not... Oh. Does that appear on the stream? Oh yeah, it does. There we go, that's better. Set my controller profile to what I want to use it to. Well, he's taking his time getting here. For some reason, I thought he would have shown up really quick. Do I take a look at this too? Or do I look at this? Because this one's short. Yeah, why not? We watch and we listen. We are the first to see the danger lurking in the abyss. You were the first wanderer, navigator, searching for an answer to a question you've yet to ponder. I am the Watcher, invisible, the eyes of the last city. The very nature of my duty necessitates solitude. We were both adrift, along the brinks of space, under the black sky. You enter the lives of people that grow to resent your desertion, but we share the same heart, and I know you. You aren't disaffected. We are not walking away. We are looking to the horizon. Unknown hunter. Alright. Wait, did that have the... Yeah, it did. So, what was this one about again? Ah, yes, I do remember reading that now. Yeah, it is... Yeah, I don't know of any way to discern who that hunter could have been, or could be. It's just like just seems to be an insight thing. Probably not much more to it than that. Well, I guess... Well, I'm already interested in this. Oh boy, there's some stuff happening here. Hold up. In my mind, I heard it whisper, "Come and see." Maya Sundaresh sits hunched over a display, the only source of light in her dark office. Brainwave scans of 16 exos read flatline on the monitor. How is Dr. Ardini... How do I pronounce that? Ardehi, maybe? How is Dr. Ardehi? She asks into an open mic. Dead. Chioma Essie's voice is a hoarse whisper. Maya switches to the security camera in veil containment and sees her wife kneeling on the catwalk over Dr. Ardehi's body. A procession of dead exos are slumped over the railings to Chioma's left and right. Maya tabs away to study a bar graph. Neuropathy reports show a spike in activity in the prefrontal cortex and hippocampus in the moments right before brain death, Maya reports, eliciting a shaky sigh from Chioma over the comms before she continues her analysis. The spikes plateaued for 1/5 of a second, which may indicate a receptor error. We may need to utilize an intermediary rather than direct connections. Do the hardwires show any damage? Maya tabs back to the security feed, watching as Chioma wipes her eyes and then assesses one of the dead exos, checking a thick cable plugged into the back of his head. No sign of damage. Capacitance switches didn't trigger. She swallows down bile. The problem isn't our hardware. It's theirs, is a whisper only Maya can hear. It's theirs. Maya agrees aloud. I think we need to stop, Chioma finds the strength to admit. Reassess our findings. Resume analysis of the initial electromagnetic anomaly before contact. We can't keep shoveling coal into the furnace? Maya suggests as she leans back into her chair. I'm fumbling bad today. Chioma's too taken back by the casual disregard to loss of life to reply. You're right, Maya continues, but we're not stopping. We're reorienting. The veil is the future of humanity. For a moment, neither woman says anything. There is only the soft hum of electronics in a darkened room to fill Maya's senses. That, and a static hiss at the back of her mind. The veil is dangerous, Chioma asserts. Her voice is tinged with a tremor of emotion. Fear of losing the woman she loves keeps her from pushing harder as they stand on the edge of moral precipice together. It is. It is, Maya agrees aloud. We must treat it with caution, respect, and also reverence. A thought crystallizes. We must treat it like a knife. My mind is exploding on that last bit. So, there's lore that suggests that Maya may have used the veil during their research to become a collective being like the Witness. And that further reinforces that idea. So that's terrifying? Maybe it's just similar meaning, but it's spongy. That's probably there's probably intent in using that word that way, especially considering what she's done to herself at this point. Oh boy. You know what? He hasn't made any mention. What? You slayed out in the new territory playlist as a reward for your participation. The Slaycation emblem has been added to your account. Oh, thank you. I forgot about that. Alright. Let's read the Prismatic Hunter lore tab real quick. A moment between moments. Every hunter knows it. The breath between decisions. The weightless suspension in the air before gravity truly sets in. I kindle flame. I enforce stillness. I embrace contradiction. Listen, I say, this is how it is. We dance along a knife's edge. Laughter, delight, comes later. I slip from under a mark's nose and survive by the skin of my teeth. Armor howling warning signals and weapons down to the last round. I wouldn't want it any other way. Alright. Those lore tabs are always fun. You know, supposedly they fixed that one thing. I'm gonna check something. I want to see what it's called, because I don't know where to look it up. So, one of the rewards... Oh, I don't think I can anymore, because I've already reset his rank once. There's supposed to be a shader that drops from Ghost. But for some reason they give you one from Lightfall instead, and they supposedly fixed that today. I don't know what it's called though, is the problem. Ah, there he is. He lives. The AC. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. Where is that shader? So they supposedly fixed the shader off of Ghost's reward track, but and you're already supposed to have it if you claim the other one, but I don't know which one it is. It might be. Do you remember getting one called Reaching Within at any point? Because that's the only one that I see that even has the Lightfall symbol on the corner. Yeah. It's like the first one on the page for me right now. Like after all my favorites. Actually seems pretty decent. Yeah, it's alright. I've already spoken to Failsafe, so whenever you're ready, you can just join me. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. There's some emblem that you could unlock for playing the new Territory playlist for a little while. Is it doing that thing where it's spamming invites? Because I'm not doing that. I did it once. Oh yeah, you saw that too. I got like 6 things. I don't know. I know of one that they fixed. Ah, there it is in general. Slaycation. Yeah, yeah, I talked to her already. I've just been looking at stuff and reading stuff. Sail Faith. No, I didn't see anything new. Is it getting worse somehow? Oh. Well, he's cooked then, yeah.
To all who can hear me,
Yes, not okay.
incoming Cabal construct. 85% probability of intelligence-related objective.
I didn't even know he like had a company or anything. Or like he was affiliated with something like that. Yeah. Jeez. That's no good. Well, as everyone should be, honestly. No one ever wants to believe it, but if he's gonna admit that he did it, then there's not really any doubt anymore, is there?
Don't worry. I refined it after last time. It's a lot more sophisticated now. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep boop.
I love your beep boops, failsafe. I guess they're just in this general area. Oh, they don't fully show up unless you get closer, but you can see them as like a glowing dot. I've seen 3. Are they all just around the lake? Does make sense. Is the search area like... No, it's just on this side. I'm not seeing any, like, on this edge of the well. Wait a minute. No, wait. Yeah, dude, I walked, no I didn't, but I left the area, then came back, then one that I picked up already reappeared again, and I was able to pick it up. And it counted. That's awesome. Locate the next site. The Chamber of Water. Where is that? Where is that? Oh, okay. Let's... Yeah, there we go. To Watcher's Grave. That's real nice, Rogue. No. No, great. Yep. There's a sample in there, by the way. That's pretty funny, honestly. I mean, I've definitely walked past it plenty of times. I mean, kind of.
This sample will do nicely. I can use this radiolaria to see how far the unpredictable behavior of the Vex is spreading.
That's not good. Well, there's no need for that. Are you a child? I think it's telling us to go to the... Wait. Where is it telling us to go? Is that the pools of luminance? I didn't think it was that way. Yeah, that's taking us completely the wrong direct. I landed perfectly in a tree while I was in the map. What the hell? I'm stuck in a tree! I Austin Powers my skimmer perfectly between two tree branches. That's great.
Oh, so you think you're gonna come
It
in
looks
here
like it wants to take us to the forge area.
Stop them, I wonder.
I'm gonna double check and see if that's actually true or not. It's not Volunder, so it's Guffanon. Yep. No, it's not this. It's weird, the map's saying... Like, on the map, I'm in the correct area, but... Oh wait, you're actually in the right spot. That's weird, because... When I tracked it, it said it was closest to... Yeah, when I... Wait, is it actually? No, Guffanon was where I was at, but wait, no. Yeah. Yeah, we were lucky enough. I kind of think they're everywhere on Nessus now.
Let me attempt to locate another Radiolarian spring. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep
Fail
boop,
safe.
beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
Yeah, there's a few just, out and about in here. Yeah, I'm sure he had some great things to say to those people. They kind of have a... Yeah, they kind of have a thing going with that.
Okay, more radiolaria. Oh, this is strange. There's definitely something influencing the... Wait, am I getting a call?
I'm getting a call. Hello?
Guardian, this is Osiris. It's Saint.
What?
Meet me at the helm immediately.
Ooh, that sounds important. We'd better go.
Okay. I've already found my 5. Just got a distress call from Osiris. Apparently Saint's in trouble. They're appearing everywhere in here. Like, I can't look away from them. Do you not see them, actually? They're disappearing. Oh no! They appear and disappear at random. I hate this. Yeah, sure. Did you get your samples? Okay, good. Let's get out of here. That's really funny. I don't care. That's actually hilarious. I'm over PC'd on Destiny. Oh no.
Saint, come in. Damn it all. Guardian, I've been unable to get through to Saint. The Vex must be jamming the frequency.
Saint Unit, please respond.
There's no interference. His comms are open. He's just not answering.
That's actually worse.
That is not like him at all. Something's wrong.
One moment. I have triangulated the last known coordinates of the Saint Unit. He touched down not far from the Nessus object impact site.
The impact site. Guardian, you know that area. Go back to Nessus and follow his path. Please. Saint can stand against any Vex. But I fear there may be something more sinister at work here.
Sharing coordinates. Ready when you are, Captain.
This is one of the few times where I'm like, you could have just called us and told us that. We were already there. You may have made things worse by bringing us here. Investigate Saint 14's last known coordinates in Mission Mesmerize. Alright. I hope not. It already happened once.
Thank you for looking into this, Guardian. It's unlike Saint to go AWOL. I left Osiris in the helm, against his objections. Nessus is undergoing a rapid metamorphosis. And until we understand the nature of its evolution, I'm not risking any lightless personnel. Guardian, I'm concerned. Saint is one of the Vex's oldest enemies. They hold him in esteem, if that makes sense. If they capture him, it won't be to kill him. It'll go deeper than that. Let's hope it's nothing. I'll be your eye in the sky for this op, and failsafe will be tech on the ground. Good luck.
They did make a mine specifically to drain his light and kill him, and even that technically didn't work. Yeah. Oh!
These are the Saint Unit's last known coordinates. He was headed directly into the Well of Flame.
It's already changed,
The
JD.
area has been drained from this basin. There's no evidence of a fight. Did the Vex just let him pass?
That appears to be the case.
We were just here!
The Saint Unit may have entered peacefully, but it appears the captain will meet violent resistance. Oh, I love this part.
Guardian down.
That's weird.
The Vex are peeling back, retreating under suppressing fire. Those are infantry tactics we normally see from the Cabal or Fallen.
Or Guardians.
Something in their strategic doctrine must have changed. We need to get to Saint right away.
Oh man, he actually is just booking it. Showing emotion? Oh no! That's actually bad.
Guardian down.
Oh! That's not cool.
I have isolated the Saint unit's comms.
But if I am not the real Saint, then who am I?
What?
Saint, come in. Where are you?
Just an error, compounding into the future.
What is happening?
The Saint unit cannot hear us. He appears to be engaged with a local signal.
Diverging from the true path, corrupting our timeline.
The Saint unit's transmission is originating from behind that barrier.
Get us in there, failsafe. Whatever it takes.
I can bypass
There's a
security
rally
with
here.
the data we collected from across Nessus.
But the Vex will be absolutely homicidal about it. Please
Yeah,
keep them back
actually.
while I work.
Is you hear Saint getting existential on us all of a sudden? I don't like this. What? Why is he immune? Why is that one immune? Is there another one? Wait. Oh, maybe it's maybe we upload data, then they become immune. Yeah, that's true. Wouldn't be the Vex if we weren't. What is... Why did that appear there?
Time to reclaim what was lost. Time to return us to our rightful future.
What is happening? Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's definitely some down there. Wonder if this has anything to do with that lost civilization that they were teasing. Alright, that one's done.
Unified in a symphony of consciousness.
I like this even less.
Benevolent conductor. No divisions, no imperfections. A new age is coming.
This is not okay, whatever this is. There's a Hydra.
It's the retreating Vex from earlier. This must be their final fallback position. Break through, Guardian.
What? No! Not my super. Looks like, yep, taking down the Cyclops. This probably take that shield down. Stop! Enough!
Security protocols successfully bypassed. I am becoming indispensable.
Whoa! Bruh? Where are we?
I was never meant to be here. This reality belongs to the real Saint. The real Saint is dead.
Oh no!
I am only his imitation.
Saint, can you hear me?
I am not a person. Just a copy of a copy of a copy.
Who's he talking to?
A new golden age is coming. Free from falsities. Like me.
Come on, big guy. Snap out of it. Osiris is waiting.
Osiris. Osiris. Ikora, Guardian.
I've got you, Saint. Don't worry. Thank you, Guardian.
So we're getting existential with the whole the real Saint is dead thing. I mean, yeah, technically he's not. He actually shouldn't exist. He's only here because of us. I didn't know if they'd go this route ever. I'd never even considered it. Do you think... I'm getting a bad thought. Do you think that Radiolaria being a key component in the Exo manufactory is what's causing this? Because if that is, that's terrifying. It is true.
Saint, what did they do to you?
I don't know. A voice spoke to me on Nessus. I could not deny its commands. It was not like any Vex I have seen. It connected to my mind and called itself the Conductor.
Exo and Vex do share Radiolaria as a base material.
Maybe they were interfacing for intel on our operation.
They cared not of our plans. They measured my humanity, my legitimacy.
What do you mean?
They said, "We are a lie, Osiris. The real Saint 14 was not meant to live. You love a forgery."
Saint.
My existence is in error. You chose me because your saint is dead.
Preposterous.
Almost like a simulation.
No.
No. Nuh-uh.
You're the man I knew before. To the serial number. In the corridors of time, I only peered into timelines that mirrored our own. I didn't want to pull you away from a happy life or change you. I wanted to rescue you.
See, you're as close as mathematically possible.
Yes.
Saint, this doesn't change anything. It's a tactic.
You feel real to me.
We know you. And you know us. You're right where you belong.
But this feeling, this displacement, it rings in my head. That voice, I hear it still. I would like to be alone. Alone, please. For now.
Yes.
I know it's useless to tell you not to worry. But try. I'll look into this.
Hey, Captain. Is Saint Unit okay? It sounded like that voice. He called it the conductor. Said some stuff that really got to him. I never thought I'd see him shaken up like that. He's always so strong. I figured if something bothered him, he'd just laugh it off.
Normally he does.
But I'm sure he'll be fine. He's surrounded by people who care about him. You, Osiris, Ikora, and the whole Vanguard. No one can stay sad when they're surrounded by that much support.
I assume.
I'll continue processing all the samples you've extracted from Nessus. Now that the conductor has harmed Saint Unit, I have disabled my compassion protocols. We will locate it, and we will make it pay!
I love you, Failsafe. Yeah, I didn't think existential dread would be the next step for Destiny immediately after the Witness dying, but here we are. The Vex are becoming interesting, and with them the worst... the worst aspects of the human mind. Wonderful. Damn it! Erase that again. Oh, I see a radio message. Hold up.
I read your theories about Nessus. I share your concerns.
It is changing rapidly. More so than when the Vex first assimilated it. If Red War records can be trusted. It's not limited to Nessus either. The data and the radiolaria we've collected is mutated. Not a past iteration sweeping over the present Vex. As if they'd always been that way. They are now adapting in real time.
It has to be the impact anomaly. Geppetto managed to map the radiolaria flows while Saint was down there. They're swirling around the impact site for miles below the surface. It's causing disturbances in the planet's EM field, Osiris. The Vex are doing something big.
A test. one that will cost them greatly.
Is he... Do you need anything?
I appreciate your support, but let us focus on this. Saint spoke of a singular voice directing him, a conductor, not a collective. Subterfuge and manipulation are not how the Vex operate. They are cunning, but blunt in their confidence.
You think this test belies a deeper truth?
They coalesce around the impact site, around one point. Something has changed. More than the Vex themselves. What if they found a new leader?
That was my fear as well. I doubt their motives are benign.
Yes. And we will meet them in kind.
Well, having a name for this thing is nice, at least. Yeah, we can reference... We don't have to say the thing in the art anymore. We can now say the conductor. Which is a lot easier. I would like to let you know about something that I read, like, right before you got on. The lore tab for that, for the chess piece for the Hunter is literally just a log between Maya Sundaresh and Chioma during their testing on the Veil when they were messing with Vex mines. You remember that bit from Veil Containment? There's a really haunting line at the end of the lore tab. I'm gonna pull it up real quick and just read it verbatim for you. That seems to hold some significance right now. Here it is. Wait, no, not the chess piece. The boots. The Hunter boots, Balance of Power. They're talking about how the Veil is dangerous. And Maya says, "It is dangerous. We must treat it with caution, respect, and also reverence. We must treat it like a knife." The meaning of the word knife in the context of the greater universe is, might have some meaning there. Well, you know about the idea of her possibly being a collective being very similarly to the Witness, right? Yeah, it's very likely that Maya is the conductor at this point. I would be surprised if it wasn't her. I'm just wondering how it is now that she's able to do this. Is it literally just the Echo? Yeah, it added something new that the Vex haven't had before, but I suppose that will be revealed in time. That's weird phrasing on that. That is very weird phrasing on that quest step. That's really funny. Ikora will contact you when Act 2 begins. Bruh. So Failsafe didn't give us, like, a quest for samples, or... I guess we're not. Maybe we're just not. Is it really? Complete the... Wait a minute. Hold up. What if... What if we leave and then come back? Maybe she'll have it then. 'Cause if she doesn't, either this is bugged or not supposed to be out yet. But how can it not be out yet if the challenge wants us to do it? The existence of the challenge implies that it's possible to do. So why? She's just not giving us anything. We never had to do anything before to get it. She just gave it to us, right? Well, I don't know what's going on with that then. Yeah, maybe they've got something. What do we do in the... Do we just do executable in the meantime? Do we want to do expert? Or just regular? That's not what I was expecting.
Welcome to a small dislocated chunk of my body, the Exodus Black. Outside these doors, Vex horrors await your analysis.
Failsafe, have you pinpointed our first target?
Working on it.
Perhaps we can find a countermeasure to the conductor's ability to command.
I'll see what I can turn up, but it might be best if you just talk to him.
He hears my words, but his heart doesn't keep them. Though we don't give up on each other. I'll keep trying until he does.
Legion generators are tapping into Nessus's power structure.
That felt like really unique dialogue for some reason.
Explosive intervention.
Like we were supposed to come here. Also, I think, is this the first time we fought Cabal doing this? I don't remember ever. I don't think I have. Oh god, I can't get back up. Let me up. Where do I go? Oh my gosh. Well, that's not fair. You see that one just roll off the side all the way to the bottom.
Your faithful failsafe is here.
These generators are spread out really far.
Data acquired. Please accept this in exchange.
Guardian down.
Go off the side, don't go off the side. Oh, you got broad too. They just keep falling off the side, man. Oh no. Oh no, they have no tracking on them, JD. We both randied it bad. Yeah. Probably. There we go. This objective is like a little too open, I think. That's payback for Lightfall.
Pleased to assist, Captain.
There we
You
go.
have done well, Captain. Good job. I am proud of you. That is not sarcasm.
Sending new coordinates. I agree with Failsafe's assessment, but the Vex will not.
Yeah, where's the piston? I haven't seen one. Is that one? No.
Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
Oh, did you get it? Oh, you're really far away. Oh, okay. I could find the piston. Maybe. I just don't see one anywhere. That's not a random spawn, is it? Well, okay, the spawn's random, but are they guaranteed? Is it guaranteed to have one every time, or what? Yeah, I don't know why I'm not seeing it. I think random's starting to look for it too, actually. Back where I was. Wait. No, not in there. I do not know where it is. I think he's gonna start it. I'm not sure. Yeah. Maybe it'll spawn after. There's still gonna be one more.
Another tree. Filthy. Are there simulations running in those data pods?
Never say I do nothing for you, Captain. I am a born helper.
Oh. Wait, how do we get rid of these? Alright, what drops that pool? Is it a Minotaur or something? Those drop a lot of data, actually.
That is a lot of data. Stepping in. Show me what that one does.
Oh, okay, I see. See, that objective's not that bad.
That's as much data as we have capacity for. Time to leave, Guardian.
May I help secure that data, Captain? That beautiful data.
Yeah, that's definitely the portal out of here, so I'm looking for the hammer one more time. I'm just not seeing it. What? Where are you? Are you... What? Man, alright. Yeah, alright. Oh, shit. Well, at least we found it.
Cargo
Yeah, Randall's just waiting on us. You good? Oh boy. Oh, he's still finding more! Alright.
Look, something's activated a lockout trigger in your data hall. I have traced the source of the interruption. Happy hunting. Never say I do nothing for you, Captain. I am a born helper.
God. So apparently the bonus, like the bonuses you get from depositing data, is different every week. Yeah, because remember, the first week they were just giving us a bunch of artifacts. Last week, it was nothing but heavy chests. Now, they're just dropping pools of light in front of it so you can regen super. That's kind of cool. So I guess that means super spam.
There are days where I really miss having access to my railguns.
It's a slow regen, but it is a regen. Oh yeah, JD, just collect data and then spam your super. It's free.
Look what I can do.
Look what I can do. That's awesome. Well, that's definitely the easiest run of that pair of bosses. Oh, right, I forgot there was more. I'm gonna drop a regen pool.
I bet the mechs are boiling in their tanks processing that data loss.
Oh, the splash damage is gonna kill me. Oh god, that looks bad. Why does that look that bad? I'm gonna cook the boss. Oh yeah, we're gonna cook the boss. Well, I was looking for like an even char. It looks like you just nuked it in the microwave.
Thinks I am someone that I am not. His expectations of me.
Saint, no, don't invalidate the entire season of Dawn.
Communication is key. Normally, it is the silence that is the worst. Normally, talk to Osiris.
What he went through to find me, to save me. I fear my questions would leave only wounds.
Saint Unit, our best friendship relationship is new, but Osiris seems like the kind of guy who likes talking about problems, especially hard ones.
You are right, but I am
We've
anxious.
Saints entered his emo face.
I never feel this way before a fight, so maybe it will not be one. Thank you, Failsafe.
No, he's kind of a creature. Look at him. He gets the thoughtful though, since he actually waited for us to look for the piston. Mm-hmm. Chad, honestly. We need more like them. Oh, new shader and dust. Yeah, it's another one from last season that didn't make it in, but is there now. That's alright. Do have the drop from her now, so may as well just go back for a second. It's almost a really good Felwinter's helm, but it has way too many mobility points. I hate it here. My ghost is not spec'd. Well, it's not spec'd for mobility. It needs to stop giving me mobility points in literally everything. What? What now? Oh, well, that just makes sense. They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Nice. 70. Oh yeah, sweet. Let's upgrade the battler. Sample or specimen, rather. Yeah, you didn't see anything about the third Nessus specimen at all when you looked for it earlier. Yeah, you just have to focus each set or each piece once, and then you've got it. I don't remember if you have to do the class item, but you can just try with the 4 main pieces first. I'm gonna read that this time. Okay, yeah, it is how you said. Well, are you ready to go back in?
your weapons loaded, shoelaces tied. Have a good day out there. Remember to not drink the milk.
Failsafe. Please.
Wait, what?
Mission. You are captain now.
I am honored, but am technically unable to accept a permanent promotion to a position of authority.
Yeah, probably.
Ghost, this one's on you.
Hey, Captain. Keep him alive. He's had it rough lately.
The challenge. That's super weird. Because watch it show up next week. I just feel like it's just weird that they didn't happen at the same time. Like I don't. I debated myself into thinking that they were gonna get away from that a little bit, but it looks like that's not the case. That's unfortunate. I think the act structure would work if, like, the whole quest could be done the first day. Well, yeah, but at the same time... Like you were just saying, there's... Look at the little amount of work that we put into that 3 weeks. We could have done that in 1 week. I don't know.
Everything we can from this site. Failsafe. Sweep the area and find our next target.
Data streams are consolidating at a new location. Stand by.
These Vex want our data real bad. Tell them...
Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
How dare you? Really? What color was it? Oh, okay. I haven't noticed that they give you that much.
Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
Yeah, I've seen some blue ones around. I just didn't realize that they were worth 100.
Data acquired. Please accept this in exchange.
I'd do anything to get that data. Anything.
I need more data.
Vex mind downloading nearby. They are assuming command of the frames here. Now they've made themselves a target.
I think this might be the best reward from the data input so far, actually. At least this way, it encourages you to actually use your super.
Captain,
I'm gonna be real honest, I didn't even see that boss.
converging on this position and disrupting extraction procedures.
Was it really?
Nessus itself
That's funny.
brings the facts to us. Secure their command plates and failsafe will extract your fire team.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
would suggest this action is not only strategic, but spiteful on the part of the Shadow Legion.
What?
I bet the Vex are boiling.
Some of these teleporters let you take the Sparrow or Skimmer through, but that one doesn't.
I am
His
this, Captain.
yeah, he's missing a third of his health, which means his pads are gone. Oh, there he is. He's behind you. No! No! Where'd you go?
It is more beautiful than I could have dreamed.
Oh, he moved again. Oh, he's in the super region. That Nova Bomb actually chunked him pretty good. I wonder if he's got Star Eaters on.
Data
Red
acquired,
Faithkeeper.
Captain. Processing packets for Vanguard transfer.
Yes, data. It will show us what is true and what is not.
Saint Unit, may I offer an observation?
If you must.
Your friends present data, affirming your place. The conductor presents data to the contrary. I suggest the only data that matters is yours.
If I internalized everything people said about me, it would get pretty dark in here. The only one who knows about you.
Did you, like, no, for real, did you see how much damage his Nova Bomb did? Yeah, he had to have Star Eaters on. That's not... Like, he did that... he used Nova Bomb on a Tormentor and did that much damage? There's no way. Without that. Nice. Oh, I'm so close to getting another harmonizer. I don't think I've gotten Star Eaters at all. I might have gotten it once, but I don't remember. I'm not a fan of shorts. Yep. Yep. Well, in the house, it's not as hot. Typically. I mean, I mean, typically I'll just have like lounge pants on, but sometimes I'll just wear my jeans. My bottom half does.
Pretty nuts out there in the solar system right now, but don't worry, I've got your back.
The key to the Conductor's hold over Saint must be somewhere on Nessus. The Vanguard cannot allow our fighters to be compromised. And
no, I get it.
Go through this without help.
Captain, I won't scold you for any increased violence today. I think we could all use the stress relief.
Legion generators are tapping into Nessus's power structure. They will surely be assimilated. Suggestion: explosive intervention.
Yep. Wow. Wait, does it drop? Those drop things? That's actually good. We need that information. This is good information. Yep. Well, just do what we normally do and don't remove the rocket sidearm from your hand. Ever. I just barely missed that. There's one.
Data acquired. Please accept this in exchange.
Yeet. That's not gonna get close enough. Nope. Wait a minute. Microcosm melts threshers. Oh shit. Where is literally anything I can throw this at? This objective really wants you to just go all over the place. I mean, I like Nessus, but man, I don't know if I like it this much. Yeah, JD, are you watching me right now? You see that? You see that thresher? Yeah, check this out. It's dead in like 3 seconds. That's what a heavy weapon should do. Oh god.
We've pulled everything we can from this site. Fail safe. Sweep the area and find our next target.
Data streams are consolidating at a new location. Stand by.
Do we have our pillar? Or piston? Oh, it's right here. I got it.
Uploading
the next site. And it's a doozy. Heavy encryption on the data.
Careful analysis should bring you through. Never forget, Guardian, that every lock has a key.
Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
No. Random, no. Random. We can try. We can get some. We can get some, but not all. Alright, it's up to you then.
Data for me means an assist for you. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
Did you just barely miss one? Nice.
There are days where I really miss having access to my railguns.
Large data spill detected.
I will finalize you.
Recording gear primed to see what you make of that, Captain. Data for
Sure.
me means an assist for you.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I agree. Repeater Shanks can just stay in D1 forever. What? Well, at least it could. At least I was still able to do it. Man.
Whoa, I'm detecting a reversal in the Vex's signal polarities. Any idea what that's about?
They're retracting their access points and flooding the field with reinforcements. We are done here.
Prepping for extraction run.
Samples?
Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
Wait, is there another? Is there another piston? Alright. Weird.
Captain.
Oh,
an
this one can lead
adversary
here
of
too?
Infinite Nothing has entered the battlefield to oppose you.
Beat 'em up.
Okay. When he phases, he'll drop some.
I'd do anything to get that data. Anything. Never say I do nothing for you, Captain.
I am a
Your heart fills with dreadful contempt. It's the first time I've noticed that. That's what it said. Hey! I was prepping for DPS! Alright, fine.
There are days where I really miss having access to my railguns.
Where is he, actually? Oh. Oh god. Could you not? I jumped the special too.
Guardian secured.
Red sightline survey.
Calling fire team. Osiris, I can tell you need to talk. As a colony ship AI, I am outfitted with several counseling profiles. Would you like to use my expertise?
Why not? I am at a loss. How do you convince someone they are who they've always felt themselves to be? How do I show him? All my memories are only of him, not some other us.
Oh, I never even thought of that.
Maybe just say that?
If he would only listen, perhaps it would be that easy.
Yeah, it was third.
Say, those you advise.
It should have been.
They're all happily buried together. Some not far from here.
Weird. I thought for sure that was the third. Let me check. Well, all right. Well, do we try to do this then? Just gotta go fast. And I need to stay alive. I die during this mission a lot. There's a rare emblem drop from this. What? Oh god, what are you... Evidence found. I don't know if that's better or worse. Shit. There's not. They still haven't fixed that. They still haven't fixed that. I can't believe it. Well, actually, I can, but I can't believe it.
Guardian down.
You know, there's apparently a triumph for activating all of the yellow nodes in a single run. I mean, yeah, I know where some of them are too. I just can't say I know where all of them are. I don't know the exact number. It's like in the 20s. I know that. Ah. Fair enough. Yeah, but it wasn't until after I saw that picture that I finally, like, actually remembered who that is. I'm like, oh, that's that... Isn't that guy that was talking that they should put, like, a Battle Royale in Halo or something? Like, a while back ago? Halo Infinite didn't die and it wasn't killed, it just wasn't allowed to exist. It's alarming that 343 just wants nothing to do with old Halo, like at all. Despite the fact that that's the best version of Halo. But at the same time, they know it's what's making them money, so they have to keep updating it. Oh no. Oh god. Well, that's what makes the well, that's what I'm saying though, like the rumored Halo 1 Remake 2 that might also be on PS5. It's like, well, they want nothing to do with Halo 1 or anything that Bungie made apparently, but at the same time they know if they don't keep supporting that stuff, then they're not going to make money. It's almost like they should either stop or do better at the new stuff. I was starting to say, I've never seen that enemy before. Oh yeah, that's true. I have not finished the Vex version ever. It probably won't be that different, right? Oh god, I almost fell off the track. On my way. Oh. Let's give you query data? Why? I wasn't paying attention. Well, the penny is for opening the chests, so it's fine. I see that. Well, he didn't do that. He didn't pop that extender. Okay, this is fine. Just with Vex this time. No big deal. Time to go. Oh yeah. There's no other time. Like the present. Why was he immune there? I may have killed him. Ah! Yeah, fair enough. Oh! That's what? I'm getting rubber banded into a trap. I couldn't. I had to shoot out. That was weird. Like I got caught in it, got sucked into it from behind. Then one of you hit me out of it, and then I got snapped back into it again. Where you be? Why? You see him? I mean, we've got 5 minutes. I think we've got it. Ah, damn. Oh, that was weird. Queerly. So if we reboot the sequence after we all open the chest, can we just run the whole thing again and get the pinnacle by opening 2 more chests again? That makes sense to me. There we go. Oh, I don't even think the option is over there anymore. Looks like you can only do it, like, mid-mission. That's unfortunate. Well, again? Yeah, go ahead. Extract all of the strange queries from the Vexcom fluxes. Huh. Alright. Complete Enigma protocol by yourself without leaving. It actually doesn't seem that bad. At least now it doesn't. Open up. What? That's not fair. I lightning surged towards them and I stopped right above a gap. I'm just getting shredded.
Guardian down.
Oh wait, is that one I missed? Oh yeah.
Guardian down.
That's really funny. Keep looking around, trying to find more of these things. I'm just not seeing them. They probably put them in some really messed up spaces. That mobility enhancement is actually messing me up a little bit in here.
Guardian down.
That's what it's there for. Oh. That's really messed up. That's really far away. I literally hit one of those columns and exploded. I wasn't weak or anything. I literally just hit a wall and died. I almost did it again. This activity. Oh wait, the prompt's not in, like, right next to it, is it? Or is it? These things behave very strangely. Well, missed the rally. Oh well. Back before you walk in the portal, there is. That's not okay. Oh, that's the first time I've seen that on my screen. He's running a Frost Armor build. Where's the rest? Where's the last? Oh, okay. That was weird. That's dirty. Well, that's gone. Or is it? Oh my god, it survived. Oh, these things are everywhere in here.
Guardian down.
No. You really hate that super. It is very important, like, it's very fun to use, at least in my opinion, but unfortunately, it can't be used for boss damage. I mean, it can, but not nearly as well as Silk Strike.
Guardian down.
Oh. I'm trying to get all the things. But I do see what you're saying. Well, I don't know if we got them all or not. Oh, there went my skimmer. What? Are you kidding me? Resme. You know what's messed up? My Sparrow exploded on the track while you were in here, so the mission ended, and I couldn't pull my I can't pull my ghost up now, so I couldn't even get on my skimmer again. That's what happened to me right there. How do I... So is the bit that we just have to wait for this? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, did I get everything from that? Yep. Oh, that's the pinnacle I almost deleted. By the way, he did finally message me. Yeah, he's good to go whenever I'm ready. I'm probably gonna... No, I'm gonna leave and join a different call. I mean, I told him when I'd be ready, so I'd probably not. It's never stopped him before. I'm actually gonna have to use some of those engrams soon. Surely that's the last red Faithkeeper. Okay, it's not. But that's a 98 drop. Oh, thanks, man. Okay, I got a couple of reds from that. I can craft Faithkeeper. What is what? On what stats? Huh. That was the only thing for a really long time. I just double checked. No, I haven't gotten a single drop of the bond with Star Eater yet. It just keeps going. I did not particularly favor the guy before. I never cared to look him up. I honestly have no idea. I'm gonna say probably not.
Ikora getting quiet again? It's not you. She does that on big cases. She's still paying attention.
Set your expectations. You couldn't even get through what you were trying to say. That's a shame. Oh well. Well, I think, are you done down there, or are you just looking at stuff? Okay. I'm gonna take us to the tower in just a moment, when you're done with that. And probably move on over. Dual loader is interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, that actually sounds like a fun one. Yeah, that could be a thing. Why not? Whew. At least the rocket is funny. But the auto is just an auto. Amazing.
Let's see what we've got for each other.
What even actually is the point? What's the difference between precision decryption and novel decryption? Does novel just get you better stats, potentially? Fair enough. I would just rather hold on to the ciphers for just a moment. That's true, it does have that advantage. I wouldn't have both the hunter exotics if not for that system. Same with the speaker's helmet. My phone's dying. Yeah, the aggressive frames do reload pretty fast. Rip that cenotaph roll.
Incident in Hangar Bay 6. I'm on my way.
Don't want some trigger-happy Guardian looking at. Yep.
Oh, that's funny. Jeez, Hawthorne. Is Hawthorne's drop pinnacle? Or powerful? Jeez, that's actually good. Let's see.
Is he looking at you funny? Is that what you sell to the Guardians?
He's practically begging for it at this point. I'm gonna finalize you, Rahul, like I should have done. Hey, witness, can you do that to like one guy and no one else?
Checking.
Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight.
Seems like a win-win. We all lose someone we all lose someone that we don't like.
Remember what we fight for.
I'll make you better. What? Across what? Xbox and PlayStation? No. It's crossplay again, like between PS4 and 5, and also with the current Xboxes, but yeah, it's not.
You have something for me,
I wish we could.
Some of these rookies, Guardian.
No. No, Brian has it on his PlayStation. Yeah, speaking of which, I should probably head over there in a minute. Bless you. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing some grinding this week. I can feel it. Really? Yeah. See, that's a lot of value. I won't lie. Like, that's not normal. That's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Are there only 3 Dawn weapons available right now? I thought I just wasn't getting the other 2 yet. Weird. Huh. The fur. Oh, I see what you did there. Oh. Why'd they stop at 1? There's 6! There's 6 and they only did 5! I mean, the old one still technically exists now, but still. They could have updated the perk pool. I'm gonna be real honest with you, Chief. I have no idea. Well, Monte Carlo. Oh, Legendary? Well, shit. I'm gonna be real honest with you, Chief. I ain't got a clue. Alright. Well, that's the end of that story. I'm gonna head off. Wait, huh? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, I thought so. We needed it. Well. Yep. I'll see you sometime tomorrow, JD. Yeah, alright. See you later. Oh, I do definitely like this is all on the PlayStation now, so very much. Alright. Nothing new in terms of weapons dropped. We did get... Was this, So, yeah, that actually is just a new one. We'll start that one in just a moment. Let's get through this one first. Heart Truth. Mithrax moved carefully through the hangar. The thrum of idling grav drives and hissing pneumatic lifts made his aching head throb. He squinted toward the interface set up at the far end of the docking bay and stopped short. Even amidst the cacophony, Saint's absence was jarring. Mithrax cast his gaze down as a dusty gray pigeon bobbed indignantly across his path, then ducked out of sight behind a rack of engine blocks. Mithrax stooped his head and followed. He pushed aside a drape of loose wiring and found Saint sitting on the edge of one of the docking stations, looking out over the city. Geppetto, Saint's ghost, hovered glumly over her guardian's shoulder. Wait, what? Wait, who is the... Wait. Oh, I see where the confusion is coming from. I don't think they... I can't recall if Geppetto's identification was ever stated. I didn't realize Geppetto was female. Alright. Geppetto, Saint's ghost, hovered glumly over her guardian's shoulder. She nodded wordlessly as Mithrax as he... She nodded wordlessly at Mithrax as he approached, then glided back into the center of the hangar, leaving the two friends alone but for the flock of pigeons that milled aimlessly behind them. "You have not come to visit for a while," Mithrax said. Saint's crested helmet lay on the ground beside the Titan, and Mithrax carefully moved it before sitting next to him. Saint did not break his stare. "You come to check up on me?" he asked flatly. Mithrax considered the question. "Yes," he said. "How are you?" Saint shook his head. "I do not know," he said, words thick with exhaustion. "You do not need to know," Mithrax said. "How do you feel?" "I feel like..." Saint put a hand on his breastplate, then jabbed his fingers into the metal. Then again, harder. Mithrax swallowed the urge to ask him to stop. "Like I am not who I thought I was." Mithrax's hands reflexively went to his own chest. "When they found you, Ikora said you moved and spoke as though you were dreaming. I think maybe I have been dreaming for a long time. Saint looked down at his balled fists, then loosened his grip and laced his fingers together in his lap. The conductor woke me, he whispered. Mithrax heard the darkness in his friend's voice. What did it say to you? He asked, keeping his own voice warm. The truth, Saint said gravely. Mithrax sat patiently in silence. It told me I am a lie, Saint said finally. A copy. It said I am something left over from another reality. A twisted reflection from inside the Vexed network. Osiris and the Guardian pulled me into this world, but I do not belong here. Where are we? Mithrax asked. Saint groaned and waved the question away. Do not say something smart to me now. Osiris does this, and I have had enough of it. Again, Mithrax sat patiently. We are in the tower, Saint muttered. Mithrax nodded. We are, he asked. Or he said, stressing the first word. Saint looked over at the Eliksni, then closed his eyes in acknowledgement. Yes, yes. Smart, Itoka. That was bad. That was really bad. Yes, yes. Smart like Osiris. I say I do not belong, and I see where this is going. Mithrax drew himself to his feet. A pile of brightly colored canvas bags on a nearby pallet caught his attention, and he walked slowly to them. What am I going to say? He called over his shoulder. Saint sighed and leaned back on his hands. You would say that you, Mithrax, proud Eliksni of House Light, are here in the last city, stronghold of your enemies. And that, if anyone does not belong, it is you. I feel like I didn't read that correctly. And that if anyone does not belong, it is you. Yeah, I didn't get the cadence right. Mithrax smiled to himself and tore the corner of one of the canvas bags. Golden seed spilled from within. And yet, Saint continued, you walk freely. You have many friendships. You talk with the great monster Saint 14. You feed his birds. Mithrax smiled. The pigeons gathered behind Saint's back as he scattered a loose handful of seed. Suddenly his vision narrowed and darkened. His headache shrieked, filled his mind with blinding pain. He doubled over as a terrifying urge, rule, kill, roared through his chest. The pigeons burst away in harried flight, leaving the seed untouched on the ground. Saint was still watching the pigeons wheel through the sky and down into the city. Mithrax wrapped his arms around himself until the shaking subsided, and took a deep draw of ether. You are good, friend, Saint said quietly, his gaze fixed on the city. Mithrax walked over slowly and sat down next to him again. I try, he said softly. Man, this whole existential Saint thing is actually, like, genuinely interesting, given the context of everything. Oh my lord, it's long. Oh, it's very big. Okay. That's a very big lore book. Hold up. And it's got names that might be interesting already. It's called Dynasty, and that's interesting. Chapter 1. A step leads, a step follows. The name Tikal fades from focus. Red anticipation runs into dripping memory as the unknown sprawl of the future stands endless and dark. Moments before jaws close, reality confronts the mind. Reason pleads with the body. Every nerve screaming too late to retreat from viral attraction. Deterministic instinct forces Kugu to Jawbeast. Severed. Paid. Reformed in the belly of sacrifice. Repaid. Drink deep the nectar, and recite. All change is pain. Gloom shades a great mountain. Rigid. Cut across the sky. Floodplains engulf the mountain's shadow to every horizon. Coral forests dotted by mossy patches root into red sands and maze-streaked stone. Geothermic silt-rich shallows steep aromatic lichen and flow through subterranean channels that erode foundations until the surface above falls into slithering grooves across the planet Set. Within a sunken valley at the mountain's base, a Kugu slumps, dying. Cephalopod frame atop bipedal inverted legs, cloaked in a flowing mane of tendril-like tentacles, while a single forelimb reached from their chest. The deep black eyes infer connection, but primal, lost and alone. Tehuna cries out alone, extinguish the old fear, shared burden. Their legs have no strength left, but something in the blood compels them forward into the maw of an enormous mollusk beast. The great jaws snap shut. A mane of tentacles limply grope, and then lay still. Remains into the shallows. Life leaves the flesh and gathers again. It splinters and fractures, then melds and twines, decomposes and gestates. A death grove awakening. Time passes. Tehuna's rot seeds the grove that drinks from the dark pools beneath the mountain. 5 rise from the silt and shallow. Their existence burns bright for a time, then dims. 5 return in frailty to the death grove, to the mollusk beast, compelled into its jaws. Their flesh churns to nectar. They seed the grove anew. A dozen worlds persistently circling a blazing white star. Kugu herds stride the open floodplain. Oh boy. Kugu herds stride the open floodplain, feed basking the starlight of Sitar. Their migrations find the coral edge that falls into the sea. Direction is sought. Main limbs are offered in ritual symbiosis to the great mollusk of the mountain, a defied jaw beast. Vision-bringing nectar is collected, fermented, and imbibed. Seeded death groves saturate with it. The line of the Kugu people carves valleys deep into Set. Their existence resonates across time, through consciousness, and voice and actioned flesh. The children of their children would return to the coral edge, to swim in the depths and pry submerged jaw beasts to the surface. These holy beasts are given new roosts beneath the mountain. Many cycles pass. A village of saltstone, lichen, and coral shelters the herd. In time, many dot the shallows around the mountain. The death grove churns generations in the silt, and new grooves take shape, filling the shallows for miles. Groves anchor villages. Villages spiral into cities that join the mountain to the sea and reach high to seed bodies in the sky. Kugu voices echo in unity across a shared dream of existence, a haven from fear and loneliness, a horizon of communal ambition. Memories and concepts, as distant reference, as echoed warning, as guiding hand, ever sharpening the living whole, active reincarnation, and now Tikal. This expression of the cycle, one of 3, one who has seen the skies colored by 4 stars, the insight of nectar many times, and the perils of 70 years, one who now sees the line of their descendancy back to its inception, the lives of Tikali ancestors, entwined and present before them. Above, the stars are absent, a holy sky. Tikal concentrates on the breadth of the Kugu line, listens to their voices, seeks guidance. In their deepest dreaming moments, Tikal would experience their knowledge, feel their gentle pull or push. As if all action had been building to and from their decisions, the herd surrounds them. They stride across the floodplain together. They wiggle through sea rock coves and run the paths of their evolution together. The herd halts under a starless sky. Tikal stops but a few paces out of step, so sudden is the loss of momentum, and looks back, draws faces known to them forward, listens. The herd screams in silence, their mouths agape in that old extinguished fear. Tikal turns from the line of their ancestors and looks to the starless sky. The floodplains fall away into cliff and void, the starless nothing dripping down to overtake the horizon. And there, at the pointed tip of the Kugu line, Tikal sees an end. A precipice of silence, a great yawning tear in the sky of nothing looming over the mountain. An omen, split to swallow them all. A vision of purpose, the culmination of many cycles, a pivotal step. Tikal sinks to the floor before stretching main tendrils stabilize them. A steady line of blood flows from one freshly nubbed tendril, one of 15 missing from Tikal's mane. The bloodied nub spasms with pain. Musical percussion vibrates through their limbs and plants them back in the present, in time to hear a voice address them. Awaken, Warden Tikal, with the knowledge our forebears entrust to you. The said Armada's command is now held to the T-line. 3 Kugu elders, wrapped in pearlescent second skin sleeves, stand before Tikal. A golden-crowned sleeve is suspended above them. The golden mantle, a will lever, to meld disparate intentions into unity. Rise and accept this burden of service. A massive jaw beast bubbles with nectar, the taste of it still fresh, its shell bloodied. Providence fills Tikal's heart. The hum of spaceflight vibrates in rhythm with the pulse of pain in their mane. This ship, their command, to stand against what is coming. The line of Tay accepts, Tikal stands, raising their main tendrils as the golden crowned sleeve lowers over them and enwraps their form. Data and feeling pour into perception, into control. Tikal feels dozens of ships taut at their command, like bladed waves cresting in the wind of Tikal's voice. In service, for Set. Tikal hangs suspended in their command sleeve aboard their flagship, 2 years wiser, having learned to guide the fleet's movements like amorphous ripples across magnetic fields. Now Tikal and their captains react as one. Tendrils twist within sleeve and draw the fleet together. 53 of the Armada's finest far-reaching war pearls drift into formation, their sleek horizontal teardrop shapes rendering them nearly invisible against surrounding space. Progress? The request awaits an answer. The Seiyun Gate is ready to send the fleet warden. The voice resonates into Tikal's mind from the right flank of their fleet. Captain Hegana. There is no response from Seiyun receiving. The Kugu system of Seiyun had fallen silent. There was fear. Tikal speaks to the fleet. We do not jump in blindness. Our ancestors guide this fleet. We will see what has caused silence in the system of Seiyun and return them in concert with the Kugu. Forward. The fleet slips from Tikal's awareness ship by ship into the folded space between points and out again, until finally the flagship follows them through to a far-off star. And there, upon the Exodus, the fleet is met with a great yawning tear of nothing. It spans 10 times the width of their numbers. Tikal's eyes catch something within the void, a gulf that in its deepest reaches burns with jade flame, an omen to swallow them all. Tikal tenses, and the fleet, feeling their apprehension, halts. Tikal listens, and the fleet boots sensors, sending scans deep into the black. Those that probe the tear return no information. The gate behind them cools. Hegana, Peluma. Tikal draws the captains into shared concert. It is empty, Hagana states flatly. What is it? A gate? I cannot locate any planetary signal, nor arc ship, nor grooves. Peluma's concern strains the connection. I have seen. This is a doom we must avert, Tikal is firm, grounding the connection. Peluma, go to Setaun. The elder of their grove will... The tear shudders, sending a shockwave through the fleet. Hundreds of small objects surge forth from the tear, like sparks splitting from sharpened steel. Their trajectories appear random and inelegant, until a massive vessel, a graven spinal corridor of obsidian and jade flame, breaches the tear. As it crashes into open space before Tikal, the sparks react and scream forward toward the Cuckoo ships. Tikal scatters the private concert and relays alerts to the fleet. Battle stations. The sleek hull plates of the Kugu war pearls part to release dozens of drones, weapons, shielding, utility. They flock around each ship and form into tight-knit squadrons. Kugu fusion batteries charge and rip into the incoming swarm, disintegrating swaths of chitinous ships before the attackers close in. Tikal contorts sleeve tendrils and directs the fleet into a cloud formation. Each captain's subcommand and drones, a memoration within the greater armada, united in fluid motion. They draw the tiny bladed ships into crossfires and reduce them to ashes. Tikal turns the fleet's attention to the tear and the ship in front of it. Suddenly, dozens of obsidian vessels burst forth from the tear. Sheets of tiny rippers dislodge from the larger vessels and cut across space toward the Cuckoo fleet, supported by salvos of axiom volleys. Kugu fusion fusillades. Not a word I'm familiar with, but I'll go with that. Kugu fusion fusillades cull hundreds of tiny blades from the surge of approaching ships, but it is not enough to punch clear holes and target their supporting artillery. Tikal tries to guide the fleet through an upward arc over the incoming swarm, dodging heavy ordnance and tiny chitinous blades that peck at their flanks through torrents of retaliating fusion energy. Terror, pain, silence. One of the fleet is snuffed out. Tikal lightens their ranks against the bladed swarm and attempts to redirect fire at the larger ships, but their numbers are quickly beginning to pale to those of the invaders. They watch doom pour from the Omen. Another wave of ripping blades blitz through the tear. The invasive surge overwhelms their armaments. Tikal detaches Peluma to spool the gate home, then adjusts tactics. They draw drones in close to chain power between ships. They inhale, and fusion energy flows through the fleet into one unified beam that scatters the swarm of blades and splits two obsidian ships, then another, and another. Aw, you gotta be kidding me. I was literally moving. I mean, I was on a roll there. I was almost done. I was literally almost done with that. That lore tab is so long, I got kicked from where I was. I should have just read this in orbit, I guess. Then, okay, that's where I was. Shields fail across the fleet. Hope. Hopelessness. Extinguishment. Tikal feels Peluma slip away as their ship is overtaken by 1,000 blades, but the gate is ready. They would need the full might of the Kugu to stand against this horror. Retreat sounds across the fleet. Seun has fallen. They flee through the swarm, leaving wreckage and fire. Alright. Let me check, like, one thing real quick. I can't remember if the Kugu... The Kugu name is definitely familiar to me. I'm just trying to remember if it was from the Books of Sorrows or not, or if they have made an appearance in here. I thought they did. But I'm not seeing anything that stands out. Wait, no. There it is right there. So... Okay, so there's the link. I thought the name Kugu was familiar. Why are they bringing this up again? Maybe the Kugu is the lost race that they were talking about. I don't know. I want to speculate about that, but I don't think I have time right now. How long did it take me to read that one? Oh wow, like 30 minutes. Yep, I need to get going. It's been I've gotta make some time for Elden Ring with Brian before it gets too much later. Thanks for watching Saints Emo Phase begin. I'll see you, I actually don't know when, sometime, maybe this weekend. So, maybe for the long stream, we'll see. See you next time.